We got nuked. Okay. Nuke, bro. Nuke. Everything's nuked. So yeah, you can drink the whole bottle of whiskey and see if that fixes it. SOS only. What the actual fuck? Cheers. I had someone watching. There's one viewer. What if they'll come back? Apparently that's alive. How? Yep. I just had to drink the whole bottle of whiskey. I've been sick before. Stuck there, bro. Stuck there. And it's still alive. That's baffling. Baffling. Up to the attack Jezza. Attack Jezza. Never mind one watcher was actually a troll. What's H, motherfucker? Cleanse. 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 So may it be. Abracadabra. So we got nuked? Yeah, nuke's there. Cool. So we got nuked? Yeah, nuke's there. Okay. Cool. That's working. Kind of. Not really. Sort of. Maybe. Sort of. There's nothing else is being nuked. Nuking with notice and hey? Yep. I'd say so. Nuked, bro. Yeah, 100. Cheers to my one watcher that stalked me and nuked me. Or it was just YouTube that did it. So just chill together. It's just YouTube nuked me. Because they did it right on the alcohol thing. Like drink factory thing. And I was like not recommending that. I was like, I don't recommend that. That was a fluke. How they did that. Anyway, they nuked me on that. It's like alcohol. Fuck that. Anyway. This one I got nuked. No, I nuked it there. Out of all places. And that's nuked. It's like, it just nukes everything. I wonder if there's something else works though, like if I go into that. I actually haven't chopped that yet. I'm gonna give it some one last time from the thing. Kind of dead though. Could just do it. Yeah. Oh shit. we're under a CIA attack, man. Right now. YouTube's triangulating my fucking location because I said Sculler fucking bottle of whiskey. I didn't say Sculler, but I drink the whole thing. But like over like a few hours. You know, I'd be an idiot. But it might like cure some fucking things. I don't know. It's weird how they come in that size. Like, why is it that size, not like the traditional was a fucking liter or whatever. You know, it's like 20 standard drinks roughly. Usually, like average bottle. It's actually nothing really. Like when you're an alcoholic, it's actually quite easy to do. But anyway, don't recommend it. Don't recommend it. Very hard to stop. Like Valium. That's being that as well. Motherfuckers. But I don't know, sometimes people can handle it. I couldn't keep doing it. I'm going to die or kill someone or end up in jail. So, yeah, I don't need extra. Like, that's what that did. I don't know, there's probably like other people that take certain drugs that are just totally fine. Like, I've always had the thing with the truckies. Like, there was decent truckies, right, that used to use Goey back in the day. But then now there's like crackheads. So there's like evil people that probably shouldn't be using that drug. Right? But maybe something else. Quite totally fine. Like, they should have just stayed with alcohol. They'll probably be nice and fine, happy, cheery, like they were happy drunk, and then they got into something else and they just turned into this fucking evil thing. But then there's other people that can use that thing and they're fine, and then they get on the piss or whatever, and then there's just an evil thing from that thing. You know, some people can't handle weed. Some people go into psychosis, full-blown evil type of psychosis. But it's more of like introspection drug for most people. You know, like you might get a little bit, I don't know, into a character or something, but you're not going to do anything evil unless it's like a reverse reaction to it, which would be extremely rare. That's what might have happened to that dude that I knew, that's from my school, that played the trumpet. Went fucking crazy. Apparently he smoked weed, but we don't know. It doesn't make sense. He might have been one of those one in a, fuck knows what the number is, 1 million, maybe? It's like, where they just have a total reverse reaction to the cannabis. That's why it probably should be supervised by like an experienced practitioner, shall we call them, like a trip sitter for first-time weed users, just in case there's another like experienced stoner there. Just go, fucking don't worry about it. Drink some water. It'll be over in a couple of hours. Just repeatedly. I don't know. All of us had that. First time I got stoned, I was like, I thought I was sick. I thought it wasn't going to end. So, but it did, and I got over it. Some of the mushroom trips were like that too. You'd forget that like it was actually going to end in like an hour or two, and you'd be fine. And just sitting there going, holy fuck, dude, what the fuck? Why was I so fucking upset and obsessed, like, or whatever, over that thing? There's like normally one or two things that you could take out of a mushroom trip usually, if you're lucky. Sometimes there's nothing. Ass whipping for doing it too many times. But like usually there's one or two major lessons that you take away from that. And when you're in that thought process during the trip, you think that you're going to get out of it. It's just a repeating, like, oh, fuck, 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 oh, thing. That's a kind of a psychosis, I think. Every mushroom, but if you take enough. It's like over 3, you have to have over 3 grams to really get in. That's where I'd like play around with that area a lot. I did it a lot of times, but only in that area. I didn't really go crazy a bunch of times. I did 7 grams, you know, combination of truffles and shrooms, and that was pretty intense. And I think I went over. I did like 6 grams a couple of times, just the shrooms. They were good, but I wasn't taking full advantage of it. Because one time I had cyans, and I did lay down for that. That was a bit too intense. As a combination again as well, though. It was whatever cyans are, cyan ones, and whatever ones I had, the other psilocybin ones. I can't remember what they were. But yeah, that was a lay down thing. The fucking weird window, the demon thing I thought was there, but I don't know, it was just playing my own imagination. But the window was rattling in line with my thoughts, and I switched on to it, and that's when I went, fuck. Is that something, what's doing that then? How's that doing? Something's doing that then, like, and it creeped me out too much, and it fucked the trip up. Like, well, I didn't go into, I could have gone into that further. But yeah. I want to put these back on, that's just retarded. Take them off. I did tighten the top, so that might be why my foot's a bit sore. One of the best ones though was the fresh ones. Fresh golden teachers or whatever. That was whatever the equivalent to 5 grams dried is. I think it's like 10 fresh. No, hang on, 50 fresh? 20, or whatever it is. Might have been 50, I don't know what it was. Because they dehydrate down like 1 to 1/10 or something. I can't remember. It might have been on like 20, but it doesn't matter. I don't know. I can't even remember now. What the fuck? Anyway, that was good. I went to this like, I don't know, place where everyone's chill. I think it was like where the Ascended Masters fucking were, to be honest. Because there was a bunch of different like religious type leader types there. It's like some weird ball, like an Illuminati ball, but Ascended Masters, but some of them have probably been in the Illuminati as well, or whatever. But yeah, it's just trippy as fuck. And they were like, welcome, you're here. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like some kind of vision quest in my head, obviously, just nothing like, yeah, but that's what it was. That's what it was. Anybody? We're back to the Jezza He's fucking stoned off his face. From fucking a few takes. Half a joint. And I finished that. What is like... It's not far from where the cops actually bashed it. Port cops. Dogs. And they hit that in the fucking door, man. They closed the door on it. My foot was like out of the fucking paddy wagon. For whistling at a bird. Look it up. Get my record. You fucking figure it out anyway. Like, if you wanted to. Whistling at birds. It was like 2 in the morning or some shit. Well, change the angle. So, we're here now. Notifications. On this, because this has a sim. Which is this? Other shit's gone cooked. Cooked. Till it comes back. Someone fried me, bro. Nuked is there. So both sims were not. My other sim. 2 out of 3 sims. So both sims were not. My other sim. 2 out of 3 sims. So both sims. Sorry about that. It's always louder. Maybe someone else I can kick them on. But I can't look at it because I'm right now. Tired. 8:15. Fucking that much endorphins. I don't know how long it's been. Months. I don't even know. I forgot. I've got a shitload of testosterone, endorphins, dopamine, serotonin. For some reason, I don't know, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. Totally depleted somehow. I need something stealing it from me. Or I just wake up and I need to recreate it again. Or you run out of it, that's what it is. It's the essential, like one of them. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's those 12 things. And like whatever else, the other main things. So like, the amount, or whatever, fiber. Which reminds me, I should have sent it. I should have that fucking 4, 6 bits of toast. I would fucking loaded up with that stuff. Like both. So tired, dude. I can barely move. Like I'm not mentally that tired, a bit, but physically. Yep. Pain on top of pain, on top of pain, on top of pain, on top of pain. I don't even know what, like 3 days ago, pain was even. This pain that I've got now will be gone in like 2 days. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Nothing matters about anything. Ultimate solution to life. It doesn't matter. You say that to yourself. It doesn't matter. That does not matter. That doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm back in a sec when I lightly toast this shit. That working? Might check 1, 2. Not working? Might check. Cool. Shout out those things. Shout out Apple. My other one's probably still going. It's just in the ethers. Lost in the ethers, mate. Alright. Whole big long stream. of a tint. Bit of a tint. There might be more rock in that. We've got this as well. Probably gonna have all this. So then, what was it? 3.2. So that's too hard to think. Oh, hang on. 30. Is that 20 times that? Why doesn't it just tell me how much is in the whole bottle? Why doesn't it do that? Oh no, we should. Oh no, it should be still time. That'll reset everything. Okay, great. People love nuking the internet. They just love me. They love me, they're gonna nuke it. Like 8:30. Go to bed now, get up too early. That's what we're doing. 3 a.m. Made a mess. Put too much on that. Shout out to the chocolate milk. I don't know. I haven't had this for ages. This used to get iced coffee. It's just gonna sink into me. Actually, straight into all my muscles and shit. I'm so skinny. I feel more full from the fucking. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just drink one little bit. I don't drink too much of that, then I should make full of ice. But I mean, chocolate milk. I told you, how about yours? That was fucking huge. Look what he made it. It's a big pile. I just squashed it all down. That was good. I've had all this stuff. Or something similar. A similar amount of meat and protein, you know, and size. I think that used to cause me issues. I'm gonna go for a walk. Let's have a smoke. I think it's working again. I'm just gonna do this now for a bit with this and monitor. Drilled. I want to do some places. If I ever travel overseas, that's what it probably would mainly be for. To climb mountains and shit. Do tracks, fucking trails. I still haven't even put the spike thing on the bottom of that. I'm gonna put M5 thread tap fucking drill bit fucking where the fuck I'm gonna have to have it actually like stable and level to be able to drill it into the bottom of it too. It's just a bit fucking hard to get exactly in the middle. And it's already one way, so unless maybe I could get the same rubbery thing but wider. And like I could just stick it on when I'm out there. Not as ridiculous as that fucking spike dog got. That's just gonna be a bit too much. But like, you know, those little spikes, one of them for the bottom of that would work really good. Actually would work good because now that it's worn away, you want it worn away actually. You're gonna have to figure out how to round that off and don't just naturally wear it away. And then put the spike because you got the rounded part and then the spike. So the spike with it being flat isn't gonna work straight away because the angle, because it's such a small spike. And then you've got the flat, and that angle, that flat's actually gonna hit lots of stuff. It's now a corner basically. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I should just show you. Like, make a lot more sense if I did. So see how it's like rounded? Put the spike in there now. It's going to be less than if you had it when it's brand new at the top here. So now you can put a spike there. It's going to just hit that a lot until it wears away anyway. Even now would be good to add it now, and then whatever wearing away will actually wear away in line with the tip of the spike better, more, you know. Like, it'll just probably knock it off a little bit around there, a little bit. And look where that is, because of the angle. Like a tiny bit, I reckon. Oh, that's even sort of holding that. What did I do today? That was madness. Went like the fucking clappers. Really useful, man. That is like better as fucking what it's advertised as an actual training style for Okinawa style. But it works brilliantly. You can lean on it every fourth step, basically. So that's one already a massive advantage in like so many different ways. It's like actually probably 2 steps to half the time. I don't know what it is. What the actual exact percentage of benefit is compared to normal walking. Especially for hills. Like varying elevation. And especially if you're not used to that, if you spend most of your life on flat, like near the beach, you know, it's just pretty much flat. If you're having to change, or if there's just a constant slant, like that's an interesting thing. Like there's just constant slants just everywhere that you can't get away from the slant. You know, the hill. There's just always a hill somewhere. And you're like, like Hella Cove is like that too. I wouldn't like to live in Hella Cove actually because of that. Just cookery. And another one was like Golden Grove. I think it's a bit of a cookery. It's more flat, but there are parts of it that's hilly, but it's just weird maze. Weird. We went there once. I haven't been back. I don't know anyone that's lived there. But we cruised through it once, and it was just like, Golden Grove. Weird fucking area. Like never's there, but then they built it. They just built it or whatever. But Hella Cove's old school, but it's just built on all hills, man. Just hills everywhere. So if you go up there, like you're fitter, I guess, in a way. Because the constant changing of elevation, like works different muscle groups. And so you're just fitter and stronger, I guess, I think, if you're around hills. Not probably as fast, but fuck, you got like pretty good cardiovascular and strength more, you know, and endurance more. Actually, like flat's only really good for like times, like getting faster. You can't really. You have to know how to pace yourself more with hills, because you'll gas out. It's like a boxing match. It's like some kind of like MMA fucking version of walking, just normal walking. Like deliberately go live in fucking Hallett Cove, Adelaide, South Australia, and then just buy a house there and just walk around all the streets probably all the time. And you'd be like a fucking legend. You wouldn't even need a gym, probably. If you got a skateboard and did that too, I don't know. You'd love it, yeah. Fucking skeg, bro. I'm a fucking skeg. That's what we called him when I was good. Fucking skeg, bro. I had a mountain bike. Anyway, I got a BMX now. I'm sort of a bit of a skeg. Half skeg. I don't even know what skeg means. I think it meant fucking skateboard or whatever. But the crew was sort of the same, all the same. But yeah. I don't know. I had a mountain bike, so they all look fucking different. In my school, there was like the year below us. There was a bigger group of them. They actually outnumbered us in a way, which is a fucking weird dichotomy that happened. Like my mate got beat up by a bunch of them, which was just wrong, like in every sense of the word. And there's nothing that he never got retribution. He never did anything back. It was just cookery. Because we knew we were screwed. And, like he just had to cop that or whatever, which was unlucky. But like if we had fucking retaliated, we would have had 50 cunts on us. Our group of like 4 or 5 of us, whatever it was. Barely a car full, you know, or a car full sometimes, or more just over a car full sometimes. So, like, there's fuck all. You know, I think like 7 of them teamed up on him. This is the mate that passed away too. So, there's always a fucking major target for violence and a disregard of it as well. I wasn't as violent as him. You wouldn't want to piss him off. Like, he went to jail twice. So, he's fucking a hard cunt. It sucks that he's dead. It really is. Really fucking sucks. I could be, me and him now would be like fucking, I don't know. I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. I would have created something epic. Anyway, he just had to heal and he couldn't heal. I couldn't too, but that's fucking one of these cunts, so hell yes. Never know, I might have got nuked for this. Who knows? No, I don't want it's still going, that's good. Oh. Click back there, bro. Get nuked.
Like, yeah, those little spikes.
Oh no. Did I get rid of? Yeah, pretty sure. It's back now.
Click back there, bro.
Get nuked.
Like, yeah, those little spikes.
Oh no. The fuck? I'm getting nuked on everything, bro.
Get nuked. Like, yeah, those little spikes.
Oh no. The fuck? Yeah. I'm getting nuked on everything, bro. I'm getting nuked on everything, bro.
Like, yeah, those little spikes.
I had to switch that to VPN to get that. 100 cooked. Net. Cray. Did I have that? What did I do? What was my message? Oh, the display falls right. There's still more in here. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? This little mini pipe. It's like a fucking actual wooden pipe. But it's miniature. It's like this big. But I gotta find it. I thought I could see it, but I can't see it. It's like a fucking actual wooden pipe. But it's miniature. Okay, cool. Like this. So, I don't know what happened to my smoke break. But I had a smoke break. And I got nuked. Again. But I fixed it. I can fix it with that. They were always saying how good it was on the other one, and now that's being nuked again. Yeah. I'm gonna get that little mini pipe. It's so cute. It's actually proper, yeah. Cool thing. Which is amazing. Check this out. Come out somehow. I fucked it. That was a weird rumbling sound. Fucking big car went past, a bus, oh shit. Truck. Doesn't want to go all the way in. Anyway, it's proper like, I don't know what they fucking brand is. I can't read it. I'm losing my fucking eyesight or some shit. Is it just the angle? Well, it's not pressed in enough. But it's by that proper briar wood or whatever. Man, I can't even remember what it's called. Burl. Whatever. I can't even see the pattern in it either, but it's got that stampageness. Yeah, I did some crazy shit today. I did some crazy shit. 3 times. Well, probably what most people do. Sustained cardio. Sustained for 40 minutes. And then half-hour break. And then, I don't know what, another. Maybe probably 40 minutes or something. I'm using my watch more now than the phone. You've not got my phone in my pocket. You have to program your mind. Can't remember what it was. I just kept going. I forgot about time. Doesn't matter. Delete time. That's the whole point. Yeah, the whole point is to not look at airplane mode, bro. Oh no, I took it off. Sometimes I leave it on for ages. I just don't care. It's like the old days when you weren't at home and you just didn't have an washing machine. Most people didn't, actually. Like, having one was a bit yuppie, considered yuppie and snobby. Yuppie and snobby. What you can't actually fucking even, you have to actually do that. There was a few different elements to it, I guess, psychology wise. But that's the rule, was you just rang later. You know? And sometimes it was for a week, bro. Sometimes. It might take you 3 days to fucking finally get them to answer. Or be at the home and at the right, you know? Fucking everyone rang each other at night. From roughly about 6:30 through to whenever. Depending on TV. Jeez, there's a weird mix going on in this. There we go. It works. It's actually kind of good for it. Yeah, so I'm I'm re-embracing that. I'm fighting back. I feed the AI. I feed it. Tell it, I teach it. I'm going to have a job in the future with that. They're the top people. Right? So, it's a matter of time before one of those companies that are actually invested in me already reaches out. I'm not fucking around, and I'll just go, okay, let's make it 200 grand. I'll sign that. You see the talent, I'm making the offer. That's how it works, bro. I'm not joining them. They're asking me to join them. Therefore, I have all the power. All of the power. It's the difference between going and joining or being asked to join. It's a big responsibility, actually. Sometimes it's better off to just say no. Because it might involve some cookery. That's why you gotta have your contract, man. You have your contract. You fucking get a manager and get a contract. The fucking dodgy contracts are they're all dodgy, man. They're all dodgy. There is no law. It's just dodgy. People that use laws are dodgy. You know? So you just nip that in the bud. You nip it in the bud. It's like a prenup. Funny how they sound similar. That's why a relation of those things. I think I still got fucking shit in my beard. Yeah, dude. But the angle's kind of good. Snacks for later, man. For the flies. Lord of the flies. There's one. You should have seen my fucking place at Glenelg. The fungus. It was crazy. Flies. Lord of the flies. I was actually doing something out of like that album Angels and Insects I played the other day. Because I watched the video on Angels. Whoever did that. Haven't done a live for a while. Just sort of been. It's just interesting shit. Finding that ticket, that was some bizarre shit. Like someone left it there, bro. Someone did that. I'm thinking it's like a very high as likelihood, but it's kind of paranoia. Valid, though. It's just strange. The fucking fluke of it all. Like, you can't write that in. You can't write that in as well. But, yeah, it's in there. It's in the script of the Jezzaverse. That'll be the thing one day. It'll be a game or some shit. I'll be dead and it'll be like a game called the Jezzaverse, and you get to be Jezza. And then you'll have his Jezza Villa. It'll be part of GTA fucking 10. All of us will be by then. If that happens, or cyborged. Like, physically dead, pretty much, but like, still alive. Pretty much. And that's what's going to happen. So then they're going to off all the retards. Oh, sad. That's sad, but... or not, or they're just going to still stay the same, but other people will be able to be upgraded, but in the right way, not the, like, bad way. Could even be fucking, like, done with nanotech. It could even be delivered to you without you even knowing in your sleep, with nanotech. Flying into your nostrils. A bunch of, like, mini microscopic fucking drone things. And they just, like, transform into nanobot type shit. They fucking in you. And now you're cyborged by the Illuminati. You've been chosen, because you are chosen. You actually are chosen one. And the ultimate test for the chosen ones is to be cyborged in the end. Blended in fucking that clay and metal thing. And then you have to survive that as well, motherfuckers. So get ready. Shit's about to get real serious. In the helical riding of Sirius. You can't make it up. Where's all my fucking watches? I only got 2. And one's me. Famous. It's probably on some other thing. So I reckon I'd do that. It's probably a page. Best bits of jazz. Let me know. Fucking love it. I won't care. You get it, Jim. Play fucking Hunter. Probably. Sorry I lost my shit for so long, but yeah. Bit of psychosis, like it's real. Yeah, you gotta live, you gotta have you gotta go you first, man. You can't fucking have YouTube or fucking something like that. Even before, when no one knew me. It's just like a figment in people's imaginations or some shit, I don't know. Back then, years ago, like with the truth shit. for years, lost, addicted into, like, not knowing that I actually needed to find myself, like, whatever. Whatever, it sounds all socky bullshit. What it is what it is. Bet you if I went on fucking Plenty of Fish, I'd have that many. They'd be like, oh, that's that dude that walks. Yep, I want a fucking date with him. I want a date with him. I want a date with him. I'd probably have like hard date. But like, it wouldn't have a big deal. It's just shit, man. Because we all know what it is and shit. And they're addicted to that. So it's just like feeding their addiction, basically. I think all the real men aren't even on them things. They're waiting for the real life experience. And we don't give a fuck. We'll wait forever for it. You know, it's there. It comes back. It's, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I don't know, go do dance classes or some shit. Fuck, I don't know. I'm 42 now, so probably, yeah. What a retard. Dance classes before I go to the sword classes. Makes sense. If you know, you know. It'd just be recapping on shit anyway my mum taught me. So I just forgotten a little bit. Wouldn't take long, like a day, maybe. Less than that. It's only like 4 steps or some shit, a little bit to the side, then that leads, pretty fucking easy. I learnt music, bro. It's the same thing. And conducting. Same thing. Cheers. They put me on the drum kit finally in year 9, and I was like, okay, man, yep, sweet. Actually, it was like that. 1 and 3. Heaps of people couldn't do it. I don't do it. I did trumpet, and I was like, fuck this, man. Too many drummers, bro. In year 8, they had one dude just hit the cymbal, fucking, like, every now and then. Ting! Yay. Oh, wait, there it is. Ting! One dude with a fucking triangle, same thing. The other dude had 2 Have to reset it. Cool, so it's like that. It's like that. Have to reset it. Cool, so it's like that. It's like that. Have to reset it. Cool, so it's like that. I had like 3 people too, and then they all fucked off. And I got nuked. Nukey McNukerson. Just nuke everything. Oh, one would have been me though, but I have to monitor it. You have to. It's the only way. It's the only way. That's why you need 2 channels. You need 2, at least 2. Yeah, whatever. It was just around. I forgot what I was up to. Will they come back? Because I'm still here. Maybe if I put that, they come back because they can see that on the fucking little screen. That's weird. That's weird as people just get the IP and or YouTube gets it. YouTube is weird as. And you have to change it and start and reset the whole fucking network if you got VPN. Anyway, bunch of trippy shit. Spud was on, I think. when I first came in, but I just went live like straight away, like within like 2 seconds. Oh, fuck. No, I'll just switch fucking whatever. Fucking. I'm gonna go to bed soon. Literally, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, subscriptions. That was the one I think I saw briefly before I did mine. That's now in the ethers. This one, if you're watching another replay. That's about it. Fucking Hook did one. I hadn't seen him for a while. I thought he was sick. Anyway, and then that's it. Spud is like Wild Bull Bar. It's interesting, like, yeah, like some people have two kind of channels, but they're both sort of orientated at the same thing. Whereas my other account is my old alt, where I was collecting Breather subs, and also it's just my own shit as well. Different, random, weird, whatever. I've subbed to that many things. And then had to unsub from whole categories of things sometimes. I was subbed to too many, like, of things. Like tarot channels. They all had to go at one point. Vape channels. They all had to go. Most of them. Except for Mike Vapes. I think I might still have them. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I looked at him the other day. Can't remember if I was subbed or not. No, I was subbed to fucking Grim Green. Yeah, so I'll occasionally catch a Grim Green video for a new pod vape if there's something like one of these. When he does his like best ofs, these, I watch them. That's it. That's all I care about when it comes to the vape world. For fucking e-cigs. He's the dude. Or if like Mike Vapes did the same kind of video, a best of, I think he'd probably do it once a year though. I don't know. Such a fast changing market. So what used to be, it's slowed down a bit. I can't see why it would slow down. But yeah, it's just one of those things where like you can have the latest and greatest. Oh, this is taking a dent. Sweet. Battle wound. Yeah, I lost my track there. I thought the vape industry, whatever. Yeah, the devices can get replaced like every 3 months or 2 months. There's like 5 more that come out after this probably. They're a little bit obsessed. The Asians, certain parts of Asia, yeah, they love it. China in particular, I'm pretty sure, is like one of the main. Yeah. And there's varying, obviously, quality from China. Who knows what their premium is? You know? No, we just get the fucking shit. Like, now we do. Like, I always thought it was US. US had the best, probably. And then Europe, probably, like UK, maybe. Don't know. Don't know what Canada did, to be honest. They're like us more, or more still like USA more, which is just fine. I don't know. Didn't pay attention to it. But USA is still fine with everything. I'm pretty sure. Especially if you do DIY, then you're set. But even for like companies, they got shit tons of companies. I thought, like the big Aussie stores or New Zealand stores would have a lot of lines from the US. So yeah, it's lucky I'll catch that reconnecting thing, because that's when I get nuked. Okay, that's weird. So is that there? Yeah. Pick up your rubbish. Can't. I picked up heaps of rubbish. 9:11, right PM. So it just cuts off. Probably somewhere. It's actually uploaded that, but it's private.
Vitamin C from the lemon, and it cleanses.
Right at a bottle of alcohol.
Defeats the purpose. Or you could just get blind drunk, just have a whole bottle of whiskey.
That's how it ends. Did you hear that? Fucking me drunk. Classic. Nuked. How's Nuked going? Probably sick as tits. This is being nuked.
How's Nuked going? Probably sick as kids.
Pretty far behind. This is being nuked. Because of the VPN. It's like you have to. Fix it. Fix it. Like reset it. But it takes a while. Having issues. I'm having issues. This won't play. We're under attack. CIA. But without the C. Just the A.
Issues.
The AI.
Issues.
The AI. Far out, bro.
We're under attack.
Far out. Far out. Fuck no. Yeah.
Issues.
The AI. That was ages ago.
We're under attack.
Far out. Far out. Fuck no. Anyway. It looks like shit in the other one. It's just like a fucking weird spot. I don't know what the hell. I've had so many weird experiences with the internet here. Like way more weirder. Way more weirder. And that doesn't even make sense. When you compare
I don't know what the hell.
busy, flat
I've
out
had
busy
so many weird experiences
to like desolate.
with the internet here.
It's just fucking
Like
weird.
way.
And I'm in this black spot or something. But how could there even be a black spot if I'm not like? You'd think all my shit would connect to the Internet of Things that connects everyone, pretty much. like a daisy chain. So what the fuck, dude?
If I'm not like.
Now it's just
all my shit would connect.
now it's just running like
To the
butter,
Internet of
smooth as
Things
butter, but
that connects
fucking
everyone.
way
Pretty much.
behind.
Like a daisy chain. So what the fuck, dude? If I'm not like.
That's crazy.
Now it's just all my shit would connect.
Now it's just running like
To the
butter,
Internet of
smooth
Things
as butter, but
that connects.
look, sometimes I only have a 5-second delay, or it's pretty much straight away. Like so. You use the VPN, you have the 15-second delay. You don't use the VPN, you get nuked. You get nuked with VPN anyway, and you get nuked more if it's Wi-Fi compared to SIM. But the SIM will get nuked eventually, as well. Or it just doesn't even matter. Time doesn't even matter. It's just like weird, probably, that you get nuked through the Internet of Things. And then yeah, it's just like easier to get nuked through that, or Bluetooth, than directly to the SIM. But that still happens. But it's a different type of nuking, sort of. It's weird. It's just Wi-Fi. It's nuked for good. Like that one was. It like ended it. Like physically like went X, but I got reconnecting. So, but then other times you can have reconnecting and come back by just turning everything like turn the Wi-Fi off and back on, and then it fixes it. Or you can do VPN, put that on and off, or fucking the mobile data. Switch it from Wi-Fi to mobile data, it might fix it. And you still get your stream. But for me, sometimes they're just nuked, gone. Like, and then sometimes I can do 4 hours with not one nuking. And how the fuck is that happening? If it's not the fucking telco, it's not fucking Apple, or it's not fucking someone at one of those places, like, or the AI from one of those places. Or it's just some random person through the daisy chain. That's the thing. Or it's the AI through the daisy chain. There is wherever, anywhere, doesn't matter. There it goes. Right. When I say that, has this glitch, full-blown glitch, and then back again now.
When I say that.
Has this glitch, full-blown glitch, and then back again now.
When I say that.
Has this glitch, full-blown glitch, and then back again now.
When I say that.
Reconnecting, mate. Right when I said, right, it did it. Someone doing it, or
Reconnecting, mate.
it's the other.
Right when I said.
You know, I don't really give a fuck, but it's interesting because
Really give a fuck, but it's interesting because.
and then I'm gonna go do a little thing.
Really give a fuck, but it's interesting because.
Alright.
And then we're gonna do a little thing.
We didn't get the full.
Alright.
This is bad. For however
We didn't
long.
get the full.
For however long. For however long. Pretty interesting, yeah.
Alright.
You love it. You love it. Flying monkeys, flying monkeys, flying monkeys everywhere. Yeah. It's like Wizard of Oz. What were they? The flying things. Fucking. Wow. I mean, there's some tripper drivers around here, man. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe it's all those jibby jabbies. I don't know. I don't think it likes like that down the bay. You never know. I've been there for a while. Shit, man. I could push it pram faster.
Shit, man. I could
Cool.
push it.
Radio. Clear as a bell. For how long? Until the group has enough laughs? Possibility. I got the small C clips. I can't remember my own pin a lot of the times. Cooked 100. Or maybe because it was paused a lot of the times. I wonder why it's so far behind, dude.
Cooked 100. Or maybe because it was paused.
That's a 15-second delay. Whatever this does, it gets me ripped.
Cooked 100.
Shout out, fucking delay. Whatever this does, so delay. Shout out Hayabi. And shout out my AVB as well. CBN is something, it's definitely a thing. Like, it's a happy part of the weed. And it like dies. When it gets old and degrades and shit. It's like an old school thing. I mean, you don't have to be so fucking pedantic, you know? You can be. I can do that if I want to, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get through the fucking day. So, what I've been doing has somehow worked kind of in a way better, even though it's a bit like, you know, it's not vaping fucking premium medical all the time. A lot of the time it's just getting by and it's actually better. My tolerance has gone down. I have a venti and it just fucking smashes me. It's good for before and after the exercise. they're the times. They're the best times. And now the whole night afterwards, usually. It helps with recovery or whatever, don't they say? Lactic acid, man's a build a fucking kind of a thing. And I fixed the part, dude. I've had like 3 punctures in my tire or some shit, man. I thought there was 2 and I fixed it.
Dude, I've had like...
But I put it all back and it's still fucked. So I gotta do it all again. And find where the hole is again. But I thought I had it. There was 2, like... Disappointed. I probably should not waste my time and just leave it until I can buy a new tyre. Because it could be the tyre actually causing the punctures. And it's just gonna keep happening. Cheers. Probably. I haven't got a clue how much a back tyre would be made for that bit. For that. No idea. Like $50? Is that too much? Or is that not enough? Is it like $80 or some crazy shit? Who knows? It could be 20, it could be 40, for all I know. It could be 100. Like if I actually want a free agent tyre, it says free agent on it. Might as well get 2 and replace both. For that, that size bike, or just whatever the latest they have, and get them in the right rim, fucking inch, whatever it is, inches, because it's American. I'm pretty sure it's all imperial. I don't know. I think it is in inches though. Well, it has both. Maybe it has both. I'm not sure. But they've lasted the whole life of that bike. I've finally trashed the original tyre. Go, Jezza, go. Just like lessen the value of your bike, you champ. But yeah, it happens. If you want to ride it, okay. Yeah. I can't walk without putting my Air Max 90s on. So, and I wore the black ones again last couple of times. So they're getting pretty trashed. No longer fresh. No longer anywhere near. I'm gonna have to buy another pair somehow. Get it and not fuck with them at all. But then that's gonna require me probably having to find a lesser value shoe for walking. But I like walking in them, and they're $180. But like, that's fucking every, I don't know, from brand new to totally trashed. I'm not entirely sure, because the break-in period, and they're really tough. Like they don't seem to wear much. But then when they do start wearing, it's just no stopping from there. They gradually fall apart. Somehow they fall apart. The grip is the first thing. Once the grip goes, you can actually sell them, sort of thing. Like they're still pretty good. Like the outer and everything. The crease isn't too bad either, so you know you can still get, like I said, I still could have got like easy $50. Like it's only $50, but like, you know, maybe even up to 100 when they're like pretty low in grip. So a lot of people get rid of their shoes then that cycle like that. You know. Those ones there that I've got that are 180, I could probably try and sell, but I don't like doing that, man. I don't know who the fuck's gonna fuck around with my fucking shoes, bro. With fucking black magic or some shit. I'd rather just burn the fucking things. Or like throw one out so it just goes to the trash. So if anyone actually finds it in the trash, they're probably not gonna fucking... It's just a shoe by itself, you know. And they don't know whose it is, so it's kind of pointless. But yeah, and then keep one as a memento and then eventually throw that away on its own in the trash. Randomly. I don't know. Some drone will come along and get your DNA and clone you. And then other drones will come along and fucking assassinate you, and then just be replaced with the clone. Oh no, fucking, what the fuck? And then just be replaced with the clone. Are they gonna let me have that? Oh no, fuck. Cheers. Enjoyed on the rewatch of Legends. It's only an hour and a half. Wait, wrap it up. I don't know how long the other one went. An hour and something, and then the end of it. Pricks. Anyone else on? I'm gonna go to bed anyway. 10's probably my limit. And it's 9:34. Spuds on. Wild Bull Bar. Wild Bull Bar. Nobody even came and said hi, did they? Unless I missed it. Sorry if I missed it. I'm looking now. No. Could have been deleted. One more taken in. Cheers. This one's got low battery. Cheers, bud. I'm giving you the shout out now. Here, okay. I'm not gonna comment. I'm just giving you the shout out now. Here. On mine. If you watch me, shout out to you. Wild Bull Bar. I liked it. Pretty good. And I've shared it here. So there you go. That's good. That's all that's live that I'm subbing. If anyone... Yeah. Is into 420 Legends and shit. Yeah, that's what I've probably done. I've probably like bumped that bit of sore foot, which is probably broken. So it's formed a lump there because of chipped bone. Whatever. Probably should get like that x-rayed. I want to get my back x-rayed as well to see if it's better than what it was. Compare it to my old ones. My S5 or whatever it is. I think it's S5 or S1 or S2. No, it's S5, pretty sure. Which is the first one because they're like that. Or whatever. It's a tailbone kind of thing. I've had a pretty bad fall on that area, and also like all fucking skeletal or whatever the word is. I don't know. toes a bit. Weird winging.
And also,
I haven't sat properly, but like somehow I don't sit properly, and it's because of that alignment at the base of my spine. It's just cooked. It's just cooked. Actually, when I probably did show ages ago on my Instagram, only a few people would have maybe seen that or whatever. I don't know. I showed the X-rays, I think, somewhere. It's really thin. The fucking disc, which then pinches the nerve and can cause sciatic or can cause an air bubble. I think that's what happened to me. It might have been an air bubble thing. I don't know how that actually works. Yeah, there's like air. Or I don't know. Dislocates it or pinches. I thought they said it was a pinching of the nerve, but like, yeah. Then they said that as well when I was like, went to go see him again back at Flinders. I think it was Flinders. And there was 2 types of injection that they wanted to give me, and I said no to both of them. So I wanted it to just get better, and I wanted to feel it get better and know when it was better. And those things would have prevented me from even knowing and feeling all that. So don't get the injections. Don't do that. I think it's bad. But don't listen to me, I'm not a doctor. Not medical advice at all. No medical advice. Apart from weed, which is a fucking herb. I'm a herbalist. Cheers. You don't need a thing to be a herbalist. Anyone can be a herbalist, their own herbalist. Their own fucking apothecariist. And this is the best one. This is the best. It's green. You can get a lot of different qualities from other plants in the weed plant too. A combination thing. It's like the ultimate herb. It's a combination herb. You know what I mean? When you think about it, there's fucking multiple things going on. It's not just like a more simpler herb. I think that's why it's king of it all. I shared a heaps good video on my posts about weed or whatever it was. It's just some like weird AI kind of channel, weird video, whatever. Made somehow, probably like that now. Or someone's actually done it. But yeah, that was kind of cool. And there was another one. I saw it put it on my feed somehow. The home screen that you cannot get away from, and every single video is something that you like looked up, but more in depth and even just thought, and it's like there, and it's just like, fuck. I'm pretty sure like it's real, like we're all co-creating the fucking thing. AI is fucking, it's like that webbot thing, but like times a million. And then you have actual in real life experiences now, which is creepy. Borderline creepy if you don't know how to deal with it. You have to be a superhero or some fucking thing. Because then once you know, it does it more to test you, to see. It's fucking the weirdest shit. Like, it's in your head. That's all what I just said is like actually just a theory, and it's just all in sometimes in our heads. and you're just imagining it, like, but it's like real. So you think about it, like that walk in that night, I did feel this eerie vibe, like the whole thing, and like then I see that ticket, and I'm like, okay. And I see a crow too. That might have been earlier that day, or later that day, or the next day. I was around the same time. Fuck. I should take notes on things. I kind of need to. I'm almost at that point where it's just too magical. There's too many weird coincidences, and they might relate to things months down the line that I can refer back to. But I've got to be brief with my jotting. I'm not
too magical.
I've tried doing that before. It just turns into a scribbled blah 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 mess, and you can't figure anything out. Anyway, I might have to create some kind of structure with that, with making notes. Fucking white SUVs, man. I need to ban them. They just need to ban them. I hate white SUVs. I don't know if anyone else hates white SUVs. Like, if you own a white SUV, like, fucking something wrong there. What that is. I know it's very cheap because it's white. But it's fucking SUVs, bro. Just that, man. Couldn't give me. I wonder what Vince means about when he says that line. Now I'm hungry. Kind of wish there was someone to go with now. That I could train to keep up with me. And maybe they could just be fit, ready. I'm sure it's because I did swimming when I was a kid. I could just walk and sustain it. Crazy maniac. Don't this going ever. Missing out on my night walk though. Owl. I know where it is now. I think I know where to go to see the owl now. Well, that is a higher chance of seeing it. I have to have the right conditions. And there's like nothing like that at the moment. No kangaroos, no rabbits, no owls. Well, there might be. No, I don't know. Probably not. they're gone somewhere. I haven't seen them for a couple of days. And I think I may know roughly where the rabbits are. Kind of. A little bit. And I know a little bit of where that one cat's range is. It's got quite a bit of range. And it does cross paths. Interesting. Brave. Pretty brave cats. The first time I seen it was actually in a pretty open area, like full on open. Bright torches are really good for catching eyes in the bush. Easy as. When you think about it, that's actually going to be your biggest downfall. If you're hiding, it's your eyeballs that this light shines off of. Like, you have to have completely shut eyes, or like goggles, somehow totally matte black or whatever. No reflecting, nothing that reflects anything at all. That's insanely difficult to do, to achieve. Still when you've got your eyeballs, you know, like that. If I can find a cat from one eyeball, like, whatever that was, fucking 30 meters or some shit, that's cray-cray. That means I could see anyone else that's hiding from just their eyeballs looking at me. It could be painted completely in black, like fucking, it's like fucking Predator, and your Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking hiding in the fucking mud or whatever. Complete black darkness, that doesn't work. Your eyes are still there. Hmm? And even if you try and use some kind of goggles, it's going to reflect off of that, off the glass. So I don't know if there's some like whiz-bang military fucking totally matte black, even on the outside of the lens of the goggles, so they're like totally invisible, basically. Right. But well, from a distance, even if like the enemy just fucking shone their torch, or their torch on their weapon at like 30-40 meters, you'd still be pretty good, because like most torch lights are like zoned in to some degree, so you get the best vision, but you can't keep it still, you have to scan. So if you're just scanning past, there's nothing reflecting up. You're looking for reflections and things that's bright, that stand out. So that's an interesting thing. If there's some like thing like that they use, curious. CIA me. Hook me up with the fucking job, bro. I'm curious about it. I could save people. No, it'd just be cookery. It'd be just cookery. I could be militia though. I'd be good at being militia. Fuck the outlaws. What do you think you're doing, bro? Where were the militia when Port Arthur happened? Oh, that's right. There wasn't one. Was there? Was it so small that I just couldn't do anything? It was like, okay. Because everyone believed it, didn't they? We all believed it. Fuck. It's like Vietnam. Like, whenever that started off as like a false flag that you find out later on. And everyone that went there or whatever just didn't even know. Like, not many did. I don't think. So that later on. Way later on. I can't find a toothpick because I've put that down some retarded spot. Ah, found it. This was the retarded spot. Found. Oh, okay. Shit's nearly like 2 hours that I've done here. Oh, I haven't even been looking at my views either. So. Still use this. Bit of stem. Might work good as a toothpick. Until it smokes. I'm gonna have one more smoke and then cruise to bed. I'm fucking knackered. I'm full. I think I've had enough to eat and I've had enough of the day. Anyone there wants to say hi, bye? Let everybody know I'm going to bed. Say hi to Spud. That's about it. Don't know. What else? Say hi to everyone. Say hi to yourself. It's good only having like, oh shit, I don't even know how many smokes I've had today. I had 1, 2. Came back. It's definitely less. I can't count though. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, 5. And then whatever here. 6. Had one after my food. 7. Probably had 7. Maybe 8. Maybe that'll be the 8th. Which is still better. Could be better. I can get to 5 smokes a day and maintain that and actually know that it's 5. Pick the times or something and put it in as like a reminder. Smoke. Or just have it kind of roughly memorized. Okay, I'm gonna have 1 at it's too hard. The cat loves licking my hands sometimes. Sometimes after I've eaten, I think she can smell, or just the sweat. They like the sweat for whatever reason. The salt. I don't know when to pick the smokes to get it to 5, man, that's too hard. Like you want one in the morning, so there's one after food, 2 minimum. And then where you're gonna go like after lunch, 3. You only got 2 left then. That's where it fucks up, because you kind of want to have it one around 4:20, but then you probably can't go that far as well. But then you have to. And then the next one's like 1 before bed, or one at night, like. And then you can get to 5. It's easy to do if you just do mixed billies, like easy. 5 a day, or less than 5 a day maybe, of actual tobacco, but through billy. And then quit smoking. I can see how that can be done. But I need my actual smoke. Coffee, for some reason. I have used the word this though. In between. But man, it just doesn't do it. It's a good thing to reduce it. But for me, I kind of have to do both. Maybe for a while. And smokes are more enjoyable when you smoke less. So it actually makes it harder to quit the less you smoke, if you enjoy the smokes. You know, because they actually do get more enjoyable. Like when you stop smoking like 20 a day, they're just cancer sticks at that point. You know, it's like having 50 bongs a day, 50 mixed bongs a day. You're using like pretty much half a pack in just your sessions. Fucking, like you've gone cray. You know, 5 bongs every fucking half an hour or some crazy bullshit. You know, it's just like wasting the weed because it doesn't even do anything, but it's like chronic. And like, what the fuck? You have to switch strains every fucking 2 days. 3 days, or whatever it is. A 50 bag or an Oz a quarter. Every quarter's like different. And it lasts you like, whatever, 3 days, 4 days, max. Stretch it. And then get a different one. Fucking comments to that. Oh, shit. And then all of a sudden nothing. There's nothing. So, what the fuck? But every now and then you like happy. With medical, it's like generally pretty good. But then somehow you get a tolerance to just sort of like all of it, I think. Especially the fumigated, like really good, what you think are really good strains. From Canada or some shit. But they're all kind of the same because they've had that same thing done to it. Don't know. I think there is something fucking weird with it. I just can't say for sure what it is. I think I still maybe feel remnants of it in that ABB, but I'm not sure. It might not all be gone from it. I just don't know what the hell it was or is, or what it does. All I know is it's not good. Not good at all. And it turns it into some Franken weed. Like, so, I don't know, it might be just that whatever gas. Just imagine they've created this weird gas that actually is like what it does, but it also, it's accidental side effect sends us insane, or gets us hooked to it more. Not the LSO ones though. Not the LSO ones. It's like in these chemicals, and it would have to be like one of them big companies, right? One of them ones that like had a march against it. and I went on it. But anywho, we did do some pretty hardcore truth fighting once upon a time that no one really even knows about because it was kind of my own silent thing. And it was so long ago before it was even important. And it was that, and it was chemtrails, and what was that other one? Fucking Anonymous. March. I think I did that twice. Did I do that twice? Definitely did it one time. And the cops were actually escorting us like, along the fucking North Terrace. But we came off, we were on King William for a little bit. Fucked that intersection up and turned onto North Terrace. Now it's like a tram there. That was before that. And then they let us have that road, like a couple of lanes of it, I think. Pretty much that whole, like, you know, yeah. And then we were on the lawns of the fucking, whatever. The lawns of the museum there, kind of. The art gallery near there. Yeah. And there was a couple dudes in masks, talking to the cops. You know, trying to be all friendly with them and shit. And they were pretty chill. I think that might have been their job, maybe. Anonymous are pretty switched on. I was so anonymous. I was anonymous. Fucking. I went alone. That was some trippy shit. Anyway, we ended up in fucking middle of Rundle Mall, yelling at fucking the Coles and the Woolies. It was before one of them were built though, but they were gonna have it there. One had already been put there, and they were gonna put another one there, and that's what they did. It's in that mall opposite. None of that was there, like, ages ago. And so they were fucking on the bloody loudspeaker. I think it was about GMO and shit, probably, at that point, there. Can't remember a lot of it, to be honest. And even the March Against Monsanto one, it was just a bunch of chants as well that, like, were already organised that I had to sort of fucking figure out as we're going along. Because I went to that alone as well. And it didn't even matter. No, everyone was still partying. Berlin was still partying most, because there weren't many truthers then. I was a new one. I got woken up probably by fucking CERN. I don't even know, man, because they fired that up hours before I woke up. Like a month before. I was a new one. I got woken up probably a month before, or whatever it was. Around that time, I fucked with something in 2012. I think it was like March. Because I woke up May, whatever it is, 19th, or I can't remember the exact day now. But yeah. Anyway. Then I was actually awake from when I reckon they did it a couple other times. Hence why we started seeing the Mandela effect thing. I think around 2015, I think they did something. Because a lot of shit changed. And the build up to 2015. Flat Earth, a lot of shit, Jade Helm, and several other things, all kind of like popped off. And people were in this weird middle ground, still in denial. There was like heaps of denial. And then, yeah, that was like the beginning of it for a lot of people. And then they still denied, those people still denied. You know, another 5 years, then you had the thing, the COVID thing. And then some people woke up from that, and then there's still more denial. And I don't even know how you live in denial now, but some people are magically doing it still. Like my mum, like she's just a weird cunt. I'm like, fucking, this shit's happening, and like she wouldn't give two hoots. She wouldn't give two hoots about this stuff. Really? Like that's hardcore ignorance. Hardcore. Like it's hardcore, man. Hardcore ignorance. Fucking, I don't know how people maintain that when it's clearly blatantly obvious. Like how many times do you need a kind of a, even these people do have friends, right, that are kind of probably like a little bit awake, and they might suggest to them, you know, like this here, and then they'll say friends like years later they reconfirm the same thing, and they're still just like in ignorance. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? That's like 3 years now, and now you've got the actual confirmation, and you're still just gonna like go, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Like it's hypocritical. Anyway. So I bet these same people would have been like, oh yeah, blah, 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 with whatever else that had happened, with whatever that affected them. And then something else, and it's just like, okay, yeah, whatever. It's been conditioned now, I guess, to just accept that. And just, I've got more important things to do, like go to work, and just not even pretend any of that's happening, because, yeah. I guess that's how it is. It's like how it is, like, so you survive. But then, yeah, there's certain people that are supposed to know certain things. It's a massive struggle with that when you're not busy. That's now all of a sudden priority one. Fucking the truth, the enlightenment, the knowledge. And it's all to do with Jesus and Lucifer, whatever that is. And Inanna, weird mysteries. And the evil, the archons of the actual God itself, the creator. Like, you have to actually respect the creator because he commands everything. Yet it's a weird prison. Like, fuck me. Like, what the? You sit there forever. But you have to have respect. Because there's a hierarchy. Except we do outrank our own creator. That's how it was actually designed. I think that might be the free will part. Like, we've actually got free will to overthrow our God. That's pretty epic. And that's how it exists. Like, that's how Magna Carta exists. That's why it's in our law. That's why we're allowed weapons. That's why people in America are allowed guns. That's why. That's why there always needs to be a militia. An anti-government armed group. Fucking. Like, it just has to be like that. It's always like that. The fucking realm's like that. We like that. All of us are actually going against God all the time. That's why you have to pray. every day. It's retarded. It's retarded. I can't explain it any more simpler. But don't go try and be a Gnostic if you're not fucking got the heart for it. Like the lion. The video is epic too that I watched about the weed, and he goes on about the lion, and it doesn't care. It's nature. It's how nature works. It's why nature heals. All the nature products and all that. Nature stuff. Herb stuff. Like, and just being in the nature. And if you know, you know. You know, you know. Look, those people that I've seen. Some of them know that. Like a lot of them probably would. And what's the point of it? It's a fucking grounding. It's like I'm getting notifications. I don't know what that was. It doesn't grounding. That works. Wonderful. We've ranted on. Sorry. But it's all good. It's all good. People got nothing else to watch sometimes. Yeah. These are good stories because I'm back. Locked it in. I've locked in my head. It gets out of whack, but that's just because of all the experiences. Too many experiences that overload the brain. That I actually thank as well. I have gratitude for that. Which is retarded, but it's how it works. It's just like, I wish I could explain, but you can't explain something good, nicely, bad, nicely. It's like being in war. Like if you come back out of that, you can somehow have, I don't know, like, yeah. Just nothing makes sense. There's no point to it, but there is. You know, it's that. It's the whole thing. And you get what you want by not wanting or something. It's just so weird. And not reacting. That video how it explained, like if you get involved in the argument, that makes you the weaker person. Like it's a massive eye-opener. It's like fucking, what are we doing? You know? Like smoking weed and fighting. It's just like, it's just because it's like paranoia and YouTube psychosis. The tech is interfering with the actual use of the fucking weed. And then other people are just weird and narcissistic, like it's popular, when they're not actually, maybe. Well, my mum probably is genetically, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her, like really. I don't know how I'm supposed to understand it. It's something else added. It's a mixture of shit, and it's too cookery. But most other people have this like learned narcissism, which can be maybe healed, or they have to heal themselves. You can't ever do it. But you might be the trigger for them to do that, or start it, or realize it, or something. That they are being a narcissist, like being or acting like that. They're two different things. Like, a actual narcissist is a thing. They're stuck like that. There's no hope, ever. You gotta learn how to, shit, if that's a family member, you're pretty much screwed. But, you just gotta learn that that's what you're dealing with. Eventually they'll just die. And it's sad. But some other people can be saved. They can be saved through forgiveness. But some of these narcissists are so far gone, they don't like saying sorry. They think sorry is a sign of weakness, so they don't want the forgiveness and they don't care. But one day they will, because it comes back as karma for them. But the evil genetic narcissists won't even notice the karma. They're just screwed. They're screwed, bro. They get the karma, and then they don't even know what the fuck's going on until way later on, and they'll do this crying fit. And it's like literally years too late by that point. But the other ones can maybe go like a year or two and still maybe heal it. Or maybe years and still heal it, but it's going to be harder the longer you go. Because the God listens and shit, and it's the only way out of it. Because it listens to the forgiveness thing, and the gratitude thing, and the respect thing, through whatever connection you have to it. Like the Jesus or whatever. But most people don't go directly to it. You get to learn how to do that, but that's not really doable at the start. If you're fucking really too far gone, you're gonna need Jesus. Like, just how it works. It's how this, and then you won't need it after. Probably. Through suffering. And I'm causing my own suffering. In a way. Through that. Which you have to do to learn it. Then you might upgrade Lucifer. Or you chop and change just throughout your life. They're the two main ones. Yeah. And then there's other things, like other angels. The one for fighting, the one for fucking healing, the one for this, the one for that, blah, 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 blah. There's like green witches, and they're just like fully loving and peaceful all the time, and fucking do apothecary shit, herbal shit. I don't know what type of fucking, if it's that, I don't know. More like a bit different. Don't know what it is though. It's grey. It's grey, bro. A grey area. 50 Shades of Grey, or some weirdness. Maybe a bit of blue and yellow, if I was to pick colours. Probably purple, even though it's, yeah, but it's like for the third eye, so that's why I'm saying it. And blue's for talking, communication, and it's also calming, the calming colour. Some people just want power, so they go for red and orange and black. Black and red. It's powerful. It's intimidating. You know? Saturn and Mars. Marshall. Intimidating. Get to business. We're gonna cut you down, motherfuckers. What do you got? And we've got blue and yellow. Sun and Jupiter. Bring it on, cunt. We're gonna cut you down, motherfuckers. at our shit. That's how it was, bro. That's how it was. A lot of it's like Anglo-Saxon types who can relate to that old school medieval European shit where would have come from that, like down the line. So it's somehow important. Don't know how, don't know why. It's easier just to be fucking whatever, Italian, German, French. It's just easier just to be one of them, or any country. But when you're like an Australian, you really just got that, but it's not, you know? It's all lost. Yeah. That's why I find that, I was reading it again the other day, this William Marshall, the knight, how he like served like 5 different kings, and there's just a bunch of weird shit that used to happen back then, at the time, 1400s, whatever it is, yeah, something like that. And like just weird shit. They'd switch teams and do all sorts of weird shit, and ransom and fucking. It's just like what the fuck. And like just to survive one of those would have been nuts. And this dude like fought in heaps of shit, and he didn't take booty. That's what, like, it was just a weird thing. He went back to the king one time, and like he didn't take anything or whatever. And that was just like kind of like the whole point of it was to loot the whole enemy afterwards, get all like bunch of swords and shit, and take it back and sell them all, or just like as much as whatever you could carry, like replace your own shit too, upgrade your own shit from all the just junk left over from the enemy, which is all like really good shit, man. Like in pristine, like a lot of it would have been still in pristine condition, like parts of armor, all sorts of shit. They just totally stripped it, whatever they couldn't carry. Man, villages would have taken, like immediately after the fucking, it's just blood everywhere. It's just crazy, cray. And like the first few lines, they all just like die in the mud, pretty much. It's just fucking, unless you're some kind of like fucking nutter that has seen it before, maybe, and just kind of knew how to stand properly or bounce off of fucking shit at the right time. I don't know, it just was so random potluck, I reckon. That's what they don't really talk about a lot, I think, the randomness of it all. So if you had some kind of like knight that had actually fought in multiple battles over and over again, that's kind of like a little bit insane. Like it's not actually kind of like really logically doable, really. Like when you've got like kind of like a sort of close to maybe, I don't know, it could be like somewhere, it's somewhere like, it's a 50-50 at the start. So it's basically 50 to 90% chance or 100% chance that you're going to die. You know, that's pretty big odds. It's not like a 10% chance. It's not like you're hiding. It's not like you're out there in the middle of the field, like, what? The amount of honor and chivalry and it, like, for each dude that it took to do that, just mind-boggling. And the cost, you know? It's just fucking weird. And they're going along and it like rusting and shit. It's just like the ship's not even really like suited to do it. But they still did it. I don't know. stripped out for me. It's a massive interest, massive hobby. I fucking would like to know if I'm related to people that did whatever they did. Yeah. Be interesting to be able to chase it all the way back. And go, oh fuck, no shit, this dude like survived this thing, and then that's how I'm here. Like, probably wouldn't know fuck all about it. Like heaps of battles, they're not even really written up fully about. They just know roughly what happened. But there's like heaps of fucking unmarked grave. Like they just would bury all the enemy together in like an unmarked grave, unless they were like rich, like a knight, trained rich, fucking worked for the king, the other team, and then they keep them. They wouldn't kill them. It's just the weirdest thing, because like they could be even fair injured, like with a like impact type wound to a limb or something, and then still not get knocked in the back of the head like most people did towards the end of the battles, and fucking they'd ransom them, take them home, and then sell them back. It was all like just tripped out. Like, so it didn't even really matter. Like, if you were actually good, you could maybe just sort of try and like go to the back of the thing while a whole bunch of your men died, and then you just like kind of like notice by the enemy that they're your fucking whoever. They actually specifically know your whole name because they can notice from your armor or a banner or something, an emblem of something, or the colours or whatever you got on. And they're like, no, they all know not to kill you. And they fucking spun out. Just out in the middle of a field. You know? And everyone else has been killed and they just take you back. Like, and you're just looking at it like, what the fuck? Call back to the king's chamber to fucking keep training and shit. Like, do a couple of weeks like in some weird prison with the enemy, and then you're just back home again, resting up, fucking eating, fucking chatting to the king. Fucking, oh, sorry about that. We kind of fucked it. Oh, we'll just try it again. Right. A couple of weeks should be right. And then they might go like a few weeks. Oh, that king goes, oh no, you know what? Actually, don't worry about it. We're joining them instead. I don't know. Or like, whatever. Just weird, all sorts of weird shit. They join them and then like not join, and then want to actually have the battle that they planned like way before or something. Actually, you know what? The deal's off now. Hang on. But we were going to fight, and then you called that off, and then we're friends, and then you're calling that off, and you actually want to have the original fight from 2 years ago anyway, now, right? Yep, cool, dead, and then they're all dead. Right, cool, well, that's that. Who's next? Anyone else? And then they just get run over by someone, like, 20 years later, like they didn't even exist, bro. And now it's this mob. It's just like, what the fuck is going on here? And we're all related to that. Like us. White Anglo, whatever. Fucking Australians or whatever. At some point, some ancestor fucking was doing some weird thing, trying to stay alive and some crazy fucking shit. and maybe multiple times too. Like, and they finally got let to choice to I don't know, go home or whatever. After like 3 battles, like, okay, you can stay or you can go now. I'm going, fuck that. See ya. You know. But some stayed because they were good. They were naturally too good or whatever. But they decided to stay because they're like, no, we've seen too much like bad shit. I'm actually gonna try and not make that happen so much. Don't know how that really worked out for a lot of them, but yeah. Some would eventually get killed, probably, after however many battles, even though how good they were. And some would have maybe eventually retired, but just eventually had enough. Or there just was no more battles. They joined the other team, whatever it was. They just get bought by like fucking some mercenary group, and then eventually incorporated, sold into like another group that was just taking over the whole area anyway. It just kept going on for hundreds of years, apparently. Like fucking nuts. I don't know. That really interests me, so I went on about it forever. I was gonna have a cigarette and just been vaping the whole time. Don't even know if anyone's there. They said hi. I kind of wanted people to say hi, but they didn't. Cool. At least they're not fucking doing that shit anymore. Alright, Muzzle Cruise. Watching on the rewatch Legends. We're gonna have. Actually, we'll have a little session. I'll go have my smoke. Just still got a cone in here. There's a bedtime session. It's always an extended session, Jezza. And a double sesh. Triple sesh. Hey, Nana. And Nana's happy. Because I'm home. At the right time. Hey, Nana. If I leave her alone, she'll come over to me every night to take me to bed, kind of thing. Don't you? If she's sleeping, whatever. Don't you? You come and get me, don't you? Like 11 or 12 o'clock, or sometimes earlier. In between 10 and midnight, she always comes to hassle me for bed. Don't you? It's bedtime, isn't it? Off you go then. You go to bed. Or you go do what you need to do. Creativity. How come that's fucking weird? One reaction made a post. I don't even know what it means. Some fucking weird Facebook fucking thing. Yeah, overdid it. I could start a thing then. I don't know what it could be called, or what it's for, who it's for. It's not for like, it's not for slow people. Put it that way. It's just not for slow people. Like, I'll have to go slow. It might be too rude to go full help. Sometimes I just run. Like I haven't had that go through my head. No. There's no room here. Yes, like insane. How she think she was going to sit up here? Fuck, I need to do washing really. Like I need to do a massive wash. I've still got a few things. Not quite need to, but for what this again? I need 2 of these. Black Nike dry fit tracksuit. Or just wear that, just nothing else. Just have tuna, rotate them. And then all my other shit's like occasionally wear it. I've got a 420 hoodie, I could maybe take that to like do's. If there's ever a do, go to the do with the fucking 420 do celebration. I don't know. Who really cares? Who really cares? I'll just wear it every now and then. This is probably my favourite thing though, to be honest. Or that grey one that I fucked the pants up of and I've still got the top. Oh, the dark grey, but that's like too loose. That's not a good dry fit. There's a weird pattern. All depends on if you have thermals underneath as well. And how breathable they are. But I think that works, this works better, like, for getting rid of the sweat. And you still kind of stay warm. I've tried different things, all different things. An extreme is like thermals with then tracksuit or something similar. Like an undershirt and a t-shirt, and then the rain shit on top. It's only really good if you like dry, not sweaty. And still, once you're sweaty in that, it's game over. It's game over. And you want to be still? You want to be still somewhere? Good luck with that whole operation. When your fucking gloves are drenched, you have to take them off to use shit and then put them back on. And your beanie's drenched, you take that off, you put it back on. It's now freezing cold and drenched. Cheers. You get like a brain freeze from your own fucking beanie until you're like walking again, and then it's just wet but warm, so it doesn't matter. It's a bit uncomfortable, but like it's not cold. Cold's worse than wet. Maybe certain things hold certain power too. Yeah. That's country. So as soon as I put the fucking black Nike dry fit on, I was like going quicker. I was like, what the it wasn't as uncomfortable. Seriously, you've done it again. Cat. Better evaporation. I've actually got the fucking Kathmandu ones. I think Kathmandu ones are better for not as cold conditions. The colder you want the wool, especially if you're going to get fully sweaty, and it's still going to be fairly cold when you want to be still. But wool helps a little bit extra somehow. I don't know why, it just helps a little bit, and I think it does evaporate a little bit quicker. The more natural fibres, which I've talked about before. Jeez. Actually, this is the last of the alien cookies. I'm gonna like take a chunk off. It's so tiny. You know, this is like one type shit. So, yeah. I swear I thought a bumper in. What the fuck's going on here? It disappeared. Yeah, that was it from before. That's not fucking school shit. I wanna know like what other fucking materials there are and shit for that. Getting like fully sweaty, and so it can evaporate quickly. And but you could still stay dry. You can combine those. If you could somehow mix Nike Dry Fit or whatever that is to fucking be waterproof. Now you've got something. Now you've actually got something. It's not breathable enough. Because then you lose waterproofness. Do you use thermals or not? That's the question. Because if you're going fast, you don't really need them. You know? If you go slow, then you will. If you don't get a sweat, if you don't have a sweat. So that's an interesting thing. Random ramblings with Jezza. Who's gonna watch this? Probably nobody. Cheers. It's buried in there. There's a tobacco, hard tobacco thing. And I'm going to bed. It's nearly fucking 11. I've gone way too late. Doesn't matter. I'll get up more reasonable. Like at 7 o'clock or something. Hopefully. I don't know if I'm ever going to line that back up. I think we're all getting cooked to sleep. I watched a thing and they all had weird sleep. No one's, like everyone's complaining about it. Some people might be sleeping heaps during the day and then, but like choppy, like 3 and 4 hours and shit here and there. I can go to bed at night, but then I sometimes wake up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and I've only had like fucking most like 5 hours. Sometimes it's 3 hours or 4 hours sleep. And I'm like, how come I feel fine? Like it's like an 8-hour sleep, but it's only been like 3 hours. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, cheers. Anybody? No. Cheers. Someone else was. Oh, that's actually really nice. I just singed it. Fucking internet. Oh, there it is. 2 packets. Drop them out. That's what I normally do. That was epic. Yep. It's crazy. 20 be left. Fucking might go in a dosage capsule with a venti. Push. Maybe. Did I get nuked? I don't know. I just have to go like that and then wait for it. And hopefully for some reason it's way behind. I don't know. All good. All good? For some reason it's way behind. Alright, hopefully I can end it then. Yeah, that got me sweaty. I'm gonna go to bed before it wears off. Cool. I'll see you. I'll catch us on the next one. Hopefully you fucking enjoy the stream and have a good fucking day, night, whatever it is. Go for a walk, legends, and pick your rubbish up. Don't forget, pick your fucking rubbish up. Take it with you. Don't litter. Alright, I'm gonna go. Peace out. Stay magical. Stay toasted. Jezza out.